basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
Well, first there has to be an anchor in the back. And if you have an anchor in the basketball and denying those others back there. And after that, it's
live from Charlotte at the home of the Hornets. We're broadcasting from the Time Warner Cable Arena. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan.
Ready to go?
The Hornets hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. Try as they might, they've fallen behind the pack, but a chance here to reclaim some ground. It might be tough, but this is a team they're capable of beating.
Kevin, I have not been able to quite identify what the problem's been for this team, but obviously neither have they because they continue to struggle. I know they're working hard to get things figured out, but no matter what role they've taken, it's been a dead end.
Yeah, an effort, to your point, really not the issue, but you do have to wonder whether or not they have the right pieces to the puzzle, or at least have them in the right places. So some adjustments are going to have to be made, and I think that's going to be the challenge for this coaching staff.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Okafor out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Kendall Marshall. Then there's Grant. Now here's Lee. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Lee is screen on Grant. Walker in the post. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Guarded by Walker. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Gibson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly.
Jeremy Lin comes in for Courtney Lee. And Freak subbed in for Walker. Defended by Lin. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To the left wing. Here's Cameron. Off target from outside. Hornets trail by 3. Freak kicks to Batum. And stolen by Noel. Defended by Holmes. Some solid defense there from Lin. Hornets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Freak kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Freak dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Screen by Jones. And here's Freak. Last game he had 10 points. Three-pointer. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And a brief look now at the best rebounders from the point guard position over the past month. Number 5 is Jeremy Lin.
And this is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do.
And, Greg, I think it gives them an edge over most of their counterparts at the point guard spot. I mean, desire, attitude, and they really look to mix it up. They're not afraid to do anything to help their team's cause. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old.
Once again, off the mark by Charlotte. The 76ers leading by 5. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now here's Freak. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The dish now to Embiid. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. And they never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
Now here's Freak after the miss from Joel Embiid. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Jeremy Lin, a player who's come a long way in his time in this league from going untripped.
I wasn't sure, you know.
Well, in a game filled with some pretty big. Entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Jones. Batum comes in for Jeremy Lamb. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Smart. And Freak subbed in for Kemba Walker. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the lengthy duo of Noel and Embiid down low. Kendall Marshall out there with Grant. And it's Cameron in at the 3, the small forward. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat gave them a bit of a boost. He picked up 10 points and he was able to dish out a few helpers to teammates as well. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that.
You know, let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw missing.
Hornets foul. Michael Kidd Gilchrist. That's his first.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Here's Lin. The rebound by Grant.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
He dishes it to Embiid. Now, here's Marshall, defended by Batum. Marshall passes to Embiid. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Last touch by Kid Gilchrist. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Passes to Cameron. To the middle. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Marshall.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Kidd-Gilchrist, a screen on Grant. Lynn kicks to Freak. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want the...
Now the third quarter have to get going.
Walker having a fantastic game. He has 12 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three.
Some changes here for the Hornets. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Jefferson. Jeremy Lin comes in for Courtney Lee. And Freak subbed in for Walker. Holmes, he's in at point guard. Batum is out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then it's Jones, and it's Lin in at the 2 guard. So that's the Hornets 5.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Embiid, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And gee, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. The 76ers trail by 6. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
They get it back.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And that one's good. Freak.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Cameron, the pass to Embiid. A fadeaway, and that one's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Freak with it. It'll count. Got it off in time, but it's no good.
All right, Charlotte, now
In for Kidd-Gilchrist. Batum comes in for Jeremy Lin. And Freak subbed in for Kemba Walker. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Marshall. And Nerlens Noel subbed in for Grant. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Okafor out there with Noel. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Taj Gibson. Now the feed to Okafor to take the lead. Batum with the steal. Now here's Freak. Outside for Batum. And he's good on the 3-ball. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second-chance points they've been able to get.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Freak dishes to Jefferson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Guarded by Holmes. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Freak. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
Screen by Jefferson. Freak kicks to lead. Now here's Freak. D right on him. 5 to shoot. Misses from close range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
It's stolen by Jefferson. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
To the right side. Sinks it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Lee passes to Holmes. Money!
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Connects!
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do about that move. That's just good offense. They were all over him, and he still managed
And a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills. Screen by Grant. Kicks to Marshall. To tie it up. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama.
Well, gentlemen, I'm here.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker. He put his team on his back and carried them as we've seen him do before, but it never get. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, guys, come on. Get to a basket. Let's shoot some free throws. All right, let's wrap it up. Feel free to hang around and take some shots. And don't forget, meet in the film room at
Bye.